Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grow up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vote and create wealth from within. So that's what time it is. Let's go. Hey. Whatever y'all hear this tune, it's time for you to get up, stand up, wake up. What's up, family? What's up? What's up? What's up? Definitely feeling good like a Hebrew should on today. How are you beautiful people doing? No more sleeping in bed. You got to get on up. What's up? Y'all talk back to me. What's going on? Who's tapping in with me right now? And y'all see it scrolling across the bottom. Share, share, share everywhere, okay? Whenever we come together, it's a campaign against ignorance. It's a campaign against uneducation. It's a campaign against poverty, lack. So get used to sharing. If you're coming over here to receive, get used to sharing as well, all right? Let me know in the comments who's tapping in with me on today, family. What's up? Let me know where you tapping in with me from. We're not going to be here long. I know a lot of y'all trying to get back to your normal routines and trying to prepare for tomorrow and all that great stuff. Some of y'all preparing for this Dallas Cowboys game, you understand me? So I'm not going to hold y'all here long, but beside all of that, because that's just entertainment. What's up, Natalia? Washington, D.C. in the house. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Bay Area. Uh-oh. What's up, Brother Tony TV? All right, I see you. I see you. It's going down in the Bay Area today, okay? You understand me? It's going down. What's up, family? Houston, Texas. Brother David Jones, I see you. I see you. What is going on, beautiful people? Y'all let me know in the comments where y'all tapping in from. Let me make sure I greet y'all. Every single day we should get into the habit, the practice of greeting one another, okay? What's up, Gregory Thomas, San Antonio, Texas? That's what I'm talking about. Huntsville is in the building. Let's go, let's go. Every single day we should get in the practice of greeting one another. The way that people are checking out of here. And I know that's not a discussion that we like to have, but it is one that we got to keep to the forefront. Every day is not promised to us, brothers and sisters. So let us love one another with brotherly love. Let us at least greet one another. Okay? Hello, how you doing? Checking in with one another, making sure you are good, okay? That is most important. So we gonna get into a good habit of doing that around here. Okay? All right, y'all. And with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Like I said, I'm not gonna be here long before you all on today. I just want to bring you up to speed and make sure that we are aware, because that's my job, okay? That's my only job. My job is not to make somebody believe something. It is not to convince somebody to believe something. It's for me to tell the truth, and then you make a conscious decision. But we will not be able to say that we didn't know. Okay? So I don't know if you guys know. You probably do. Some probably don't. And if you don't or you do, we're going to find out together today. The reason why I keep on showing up, and the reason why I keep on coming before you, and the reason why I keep on saying, the reason why I keep on pressing the gas pedal and saying that we must move now is because of the things that are happening around us. And if you are in tune spiritually, then you know in times past The Most High always protected his people as well as prepared his people, but there was a part that the people had to do or had to take, okay? And that is where we come into play, because he is the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. He's given us an opportunity to be preserved so he can protect what we're going to build and what we're going to give him to preserve: our families, our finances, our future, etc. With that being said, y'all know I came by here, I want to say a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. It might have been longer than that by now. We saw that Amazon was intentionally or originally supposed to lay off 10,000 folks. But they ended up laying off more like 12,000. No, 17,000. Excuse me. 17,000. Yesterday, Google laid off 12,000. Yesterday. That's not to mention the 10,000 Ford motors motors laid off. That's not to mention how many Meta laid off. These big companies. And we still think that our jobs and what we're comfortable with is stable, and it's not. We still think our benefits are stable, and they're not. We got a whole mixture of a whole bunch of stuff going on. The Great Depression, the housing collapse, 2008. We've surpassed those things. We got a brewery of a whole bunch of stuff happening simultaneously at one time. Y'all tell me in your day and age, y'all talk to me in the chat real quick. Like I said, I'm not going to be here a long time, but I want to talk to you guys and ask y'all, and what period of your life did you experience going without food that you can recall? Tell me that. I'm 44. I just turned 44. Walmart is starting drivers now at $100,000. Is that what that's supposed to say? Walmart is starting drivers now at, it looked like 100,000. Let me know. Give me confirmation on it. Y'all talk back to me. We're not going to be here long, okay? Let your fingers go to work. In your lifetime, what point or period of your lifetime, you growing up in this American society, this business, this corporation, have you ever seen that there was a shortage of food? I'm 44, just made 44 3 days ago. I never knew it to be no shortage of food in America. Never. Never. Not on my watch. It probably has happened in times past. But now, CDL, oh, wow. Okay. So sis over here saying that Walmart is starting CDL drivers at $100,000. That's probably a year, right? $100,000 a year. Which tells us that in March, family, whether you're aware or not, that's why we got to pay attention to the things that matter. In March, what we already seeing with food prices being sky high in March, now that's when it's supposed to roll out, that you will not see things on the shelves that we normally been seeing on the shelves. It actually happened months ago, last year sometime. But by the time you make it to mainstream media and all of this stuff, and you actually begin to see the brunt of it, it's already too late. It's already too late. They will never just go ahead and wipe out something all at one time, because that will cause mass pandemonium. So everything about them is strategic. It's the slow kill for me. When you go in and you're like, yeah, I don't really see that on the shelves no more. And then the next time you go in, it's like, yeah, I don't really see that on the shelves no more. And then you got to get used to accommodating to get something else, because that ain't never been replaced back on the shelf. It's the slow roll. But by March, you're supposed to see a whole bunch of stuff. not being restocked, not in demand. And that's going to be a problem. Do we see what happened in Atlanta last night? The revolt that's going on down there? We see it. And this is just, we just warming up here. Wait till people ain't got no food, and wait till people can't access money. Not to mention the IRS. Not to mention this, that the IRS is now saying that you got to report taxes for 2023, and we just got into 2023, or owe the government, because they want to see if you're going to be overpaying the government, giving them a loan, that's what they call it, or you're going to be owing the government. That rolls out this year. So guess what? A lot of people going down filing their taxes right now is finding out that they owe the government money, that they made too much money. It's a plan. It's a plan. For real. This was already planned. Why do you think they hired them 87,000 IRS workers? They already there. That will bust your dough in if you owe them anything. No. And let me tell y'all, the highest tax person is the employee. That's the highest tax person at 37% taxes. Ironically, it's the businessman or the businesswoman, the investor, that has the lowest paying tax, 12%. And by the time you get through doing your deductions, then you good. Your investments, then you good. It's all about knowing how to play with money the right way. Because how do you have civilians that go to work 9 to 5 owing the government because they made too much? How did you make too much and you just over broke? Make that make sense. Sis over here say her friend owes the IRS. My cousin said when you go to file your income tax and you find out that you owe the IRS instead of them owing you, this is the worst year of my life. And then she had like 6 other people say, I owe them too. And what? You owe them too? I owe them too. And I'm looking at the pattern. Now we got sis over here say, my friend owes the IRS. Now, how is he telling people they owe this many people that they owe the IRS? And they are employees. My cousin is an employee, and those people inside of the comments were employees. How do you say that employees owe you when you owe them? Okay, let me show y'all something. Can I show y'all something? Y'all know I come to educate. I come with receipts, in case you didn't know. Let me show y'all something. Okay, I got it right here. Okay. This is a copy of my tax stuff. Okay, so you see. This is a copy of my tax stuff. Mine. And this is from the year 2020. As you can see, 2020. Got my social up there. But I want you to see this part, so you know it's real. That's my name. Okay, Tawana Worlds, so you can see. I am the proof. Let me get it over here. There you go. Y'all see my name? Tawana Worlds. It's me. This is my stuff. Okay? Now, yep, that advanced child tax credit, it sure was a trick. She made over $50,000 with bonuses and can't qualify for the child credit. That's where they are hanging people. All of that was a trick. I'm getting to that too. Trust me. Because we still thinking that these devils got something good for us and they don't. Now, if y'all got a copy of your, 1040, an old copy, I'm not the electronic person on everything. I still want documents that I can go back and pull out of the drawer, receipts. I still want paper, okay? But I want y'all to go look at it too, because mine ain't no different than y'all's, or what I'm getting ready to show y'all. Mine's is no different than y'all's. It's my 1040. And I want you to pay attention to this area only. I'm going to show y'all here first. This is the amount, and hopefully I can get it so it don't be so blurry. Let's see. Okay. Maybe that'll work right here. This is the amount, this $5,509 that I'm supposed to get back, right? Now, right here on line 34, right here, supposed to get $5,509 back. It says, this is the amount. Come on, camera. I need y'all to see this. Right here, line 34. This is the amount that you overpaid. I know it's backwards on my end, that you overpaid. That you overpaid. That's the refund. You got folks out here thinking that they're getting a refund back. Y'all see that right there? Hold on, let me show you. Line 34. Right? This is the amount of the refund that I'm supposed to get back right here. Right? Come on, camera. Now you see that? This is the amount that you overpaid the government. Y'all see that? This is the amount that you overpaid the government. So while we're thinking that we're getting a tax refund, we are not. We're getting an overpayment that you actually overpaid the government, and the government is giving you back what you overpaid them. Basically, you gave the government a loan. So now what they're doing is they are seeing in advance for the year 2023 whether you're going to owe them and give them some money for another loan, or you going to owe them because you made too much. And if you don't know how to do your taxes the proper way, then you're going to turn around and owe them. And that's going to be a dangerous thing, my brothers and my sisters, because whoever is indebted to them is property of them. Did I not say that last year? Did I not say that 2 years ago? Did I not say that? That's why the Most High say to Tawana, you better get out of their B system, and you better get out of it immediately, because whoever they control, they have the right to starve and do as thou wilt with them. That's why he made me do what I needed to do, paying back my student loans. I'm not in bed with the feds. I'm not indebted to the government. I don't function on this worldly system. I am of another system, the kingdom economy, kingdom currency. I am not of this world, and I will not suffer as the world. See, the judgment is upon y'all, not upon us. That is why he told us to get out of their system, because I am going to judge them, and I am going to bankrupt them, and I am going to spoil them. And he is doing exactly what he said he was going to do. Now, how is it that all these people who got rich is now having to lay off people? All these people who did the illegal wealth transfer. How is now that they're getting bankrupt because the wealth of the wicked was stored up for us? It's no longer stored up. It's here for the taking. And we are playing games, thinking that this is a game, and this is not a game. This is deeper than what we believe and deeper than what we can see. If you owe them, they can come in. You went to the hospital and you had a baby. Let me put this back up in here. You had a baby and you got a birth certificate for that child. That child does not belong to you. That child does not belong to you. I dare you mothers to go look on your baby's birth certificates and see if where you sign that, not the father, but where you sign that, if it don't say registered agent signature, not mother. You handed over your rights at birth to your child. That's why they can come in and say you're not dressing them the right way, you're not feeding them the right way, you're not sending them to school on time, they didn't miss this, they didn't miss that, and they can come in and repossess their kids. That's why they can come in and illegally kidnap. I think I said something funny because somebody over here is cracking up, but I'm dead serious. I'm very serious. This is not a game to me, not to me. Anyway, I done lost enough to these demonic systems. My son was enough. Okay? Learn from me. You know that saying? You can learn a lot from a dummy. I was a dummy then, but I'm well equipped and empowered and knowledgeable about this. I don't get up on here just to be talking some hoorah, to get y'all all pumped up, riled up, or whatever the case may be. This is real and real life. It was funny too when I told people last year that the Most High said it was going to be a bunch of deaths. And half of them people that laughed is no longer existing in the earth. Like, it is real. This is not playtime. Playtime been over with. We didn't have a whole 2 years to get ourselves together, to play the games that they play. That's the solution. Why do you think Donald Trump is not in prison? Because of the way that he played his position. Yes, he got money, and when you borrow other people's money, it's not your money, therefore you cannot be taxed on it. When you have home-based businesses, then this is where it comes in at, and all these tax deductions come in to safeguard you from that. So now you get to track your money and keep it. Okay? It's number one. You need to learn how to play the game so that you can win the game. You need to know about what is trust. Why do Bill and Melinda Gates have a foundation? What is a foundation? You need to know how to use these things because you're playing with other people's money. And as long as you're playing with other people's money, it's not yours and you can't be taxed on it. Meaning that you get to actually build what you need tax-free. Why do you think Grant Cardone is one of the, and I forgot the other guy's name. What's his name? Warren Buffett. Why do you think they got wealth the way that they have wealth? And they don't owe the government. There never been no scandals about them owing the government's millions of dollars. Because it's a way to play the game. When you are a home-based business, then now you got your hairdos, you got your expenses, your utilities, your food, your gas. You get to pay your children up to $12,000 without taxes. Your young children at that. Yeah, I got 5 kids. Make a good use out of them. I got 5 kids. I paid all 5 of them $12,000. They took out the trash. They made their bed. They washed the dishes. Oh yes, they cleaned the yard up. So now it don't look like you made a whole bunch of money because you got expenses, your rent for the whole year, because you needed a place to run your business. Now you can deduct that. Your gas, your mileages, okay? Your food, the haircuts, your marketing. Now you owe them nothing. Nothing. And whatever else you had, you gave it away to charitable. Those are tax deductibles. And I invested into my education, which is another tax deduction. And I bought a vehicle that was over a certain amount of weight, which is another tax deduction. Okay? We can run it up here completely and walk away with building what you're supposed to build and not having to worry about them on your back. I love you too, sister. Yes, I do. I absolutely do. Then you are in a position to attract wealth and protect it so that you can do what it is that you were called and chosen to do. We study trying to put our lives and our livelihoods in the hands of men who run scams all day long, baby. How many of y'all knew that? On y'all taxes. Y'all talk back to me. How many of y'all knew that the tax return that you got was an overpayment that you paid, that you made a loan to the government? See how y'all got money invested everywhere except in you? That you won't invest in yourself? Huh? You see how you got money invested everywhere? Let me go put my money in the bank so I can save it. And then they shut you down for a little bit, say, we having bank maintenance right now at this point in time, so you can't access your account. They're trading your money and paying their bills and then putting it back in there. See, you got investments in everywhere but into yourself. And you've been playing the game, but you've been playing the game the wrong way. You've been playing the game the wrong way. Do you know that I made a large amount of money, but over the majority of that was invested back into my education? That is zero taxes. Oh, I'm playing the game. So I don't owe y'all anything. Why? Because I'm investing and it's really benefiting me. It's really benefiting me. You should be a millionaire, Sister Cassandra. If you do taxes, baby, I will be teaching a whole bunch of people how to start their own tax business. I need to take this currency before it's no good and turn it into hard assets. Because you got some real estate, you got some land, you got some place to grow some vegetation on your land. You good. You got some money to invest in silver and gold. You're good. Whatever y'all decide to do, I built my own ecosystem that way because it is written that there will be a beast system. We cannot get outside of that. I don't care what book you read, the Quran, the Bible, the Torah, the Tanakh, it don't matter. It's written that there will be a beast system. And if you are part of that beast system, you will suffer the penalty of being a part of that beast system. That's the solution. We got to get out of their system and into the right system. We the ones that spend the most money into their system, and then they turn around and tell us we owe them some money. We do the most work in their businesses, in their systems. Most people don't know that America is not a country. They still over here talking about justice for our country. This is a corporation. This is a business. We're the only country with credit. It's a business. Banks and loans and interest and compounded interest. This is a business. Yes. This is a business. We might as well get it together. We're going to sell them as our slaves. We're going to make money off it. This is a business. We got to stop looking at this country like it's a country. It's not. It's a business. We got politicians that are playing business moves and business games. They suffer, we win. That's a business move. And you think they care about who you lost and how many you're going to lose? They don't give a flying frank, because it's a business. When it's business, feelings are not involved. And we're still trying to work and do things in the system and think we're going to receive a reward from that system. You're going to receive a penalty if you don't get out of it. And we all been given the same amount of time. And everybody now is awakened. Everybody is awakened now. Everybody now is awakened. Everybody's eyes, whether they want to see it or not, everybody's eyes is awakened. Right? Which means that we are without excuse. And if we have just came into the knowledge and the understanding about what's going on, it wasn't for us to just be like, oh my God, look what's going on. Did you see that? Did you see that? Well, what are we going to do? It was given to us so that we know how to maneuver out of the situation. It was given to us to get an opportunity that it's not too late to escape what's coming. The same boat money going. You see what I'm saying? We're living in a day and age when $100,000 used to be like $100. To have $100 used to be a bomb to have a big face. Maybe $100 could be going, and I don't even know if you can put seconds on the clock. $1,000 is easy to go. 100,000 is easy. $1 million is easy to accomplish, and $1 million is easy to go away because it's really not that much money. Inflation is everywhere. You can spin that up all day long and be back to zero in a week. We got to do something now. All these layoffs are not for naught. It's for a reason. And if these big companies is laying folks off, you think your job is safeguarded, that this benefits? That's the reason why the Most High told me, give them back their Section 8 and their food stamps. Whoever is indebted to them is enslaved to them. And we keep thinking that we got all day. I'm so distraught that my girlfriend only had 44 years on this earth. Who would have ever known? Because we think we got all day. She was here Tuesday. She was here Wednesday. And expired Thursday morning. Imagine that. Because we keep on treating like we got time, like time is owed to us, and we don't. And all she kept telling me is, I'm ready now to write the book. I'm ready now to tell my story. You was given 44 years to do that. And now nobody can ever tell her story. Nobody. She's no longer existing in the earth. It's the slow kill that they're setting up. A little violence here. Get us conditioned to seeing people going crazy and walking up to people in the markets and stuff and stabbing them to death, just to get us, accustomed to this and violence, and to get us accustomed to, the IRS, bothering us in politics. That's just to get us accustomed to this. We better get out of the matrix. I am very grieved that she's gone. I am so sad, but the Lord said today, morning is over. It's time to get back up to work. I can't have you stuck because time ain't on your side. Every single minute needs to be spent intentionally. And if you don't learn anything else from this, Tawana, in your devastation, learn this. But no man knows how much time they have. That's why you may be found working. You should be found working as if you don't know how much time you have. Because when time is up, time is up. And you cannot get that time back. You cannot beg for it. It's over with. And whatever you were supposed to accomplish that was left undone, you're going to be accountable for it. And all the people that was assigned to you, because every one of us have been allotted an amount of people that is assigned to us, some greater than the other, but everybody has somebody that they were assigned to. We're not here to please the world. We're here to do our mission. It could be your family that's assigned to you, that he has used you and called you and purposed to put you in this earth for such a time as this, to be the refuge for your family. Because even in their sin and their rebellion and their wickedness, he still loves them. Okay, so I want to offer opportunities. I'm only going into the secret places where riches have been hidden, and I'm just confiscating what the Father says rightfully belongs to me. When I tell y'all I am building, I am building. Say what you want to say. Dr. T ain't going out like that. Do you understand me? And that is why I appeal to you, so you don't have to either. But if you want to, then be my guest. I am not. I am not. I absolutely am not. We good over here. We are not on the plantation. We do not need a handout. You will not confiscate what the Most High gave to me. My children are a heritage. Get that on you. From the Most High. They are a heritage. And you do not have to take care of them. That's my responsibility. Commissioned by him. And he's going to give me the vision and provision to raise the children that he have trusted me to steward. You will not get mine. You will not. We got our own school systems. You're going to learn what we want you to learn and not what everybody else going to want you to learn. We're not doing that either. You are not indoctrinating my children, and I'm just going to sit there and let you because I need to go to work. The devil is a liar. See, it hits different when you done already been a victim of these devils. It hits different. But it don't have to hit for you differently because I took the hit already. And that's why I'm showing up. I took the hit so that you don't have to. And not only did I take the hit, I went and re-educated myself so that I can re-educate a whole entire nation. Whoever want to go, let's roll. That's what I decided to do. Instead of getting mad and depressed and all of this foolishness, no, this is my fight back. This is my lick back. Period. This is my lick back. Had not Dr. Martin Luther King went into the grave, we wouldn't be experiencing the benefits that we get to experience and the freedoms that we get to experience. But baby, mine's was enough. Mine's was enough. Look. And I'm on a mission. Okay. So look, this is what I got for you, beautiful people, so that you don't get caught in a snare. I wish that, let me see. Is it up in here? I didn't take a screenshot of it. I did it. So the next time I will. Hold on one second. Let me see if I did. If I did, I'm going to show y'all right now. If I didn't, I wanted to show y'all a letter. Hold on, y'all. Okay. I don't think I screenshot this letter, but I'll show y'all the next time. My sister wrote a letter and said, by January, I'll be retired from this job and working full time. That was 2 years ago. Never was able to fulfill that. Why? Because she ran out of time and never got to live life. That's what hurts me so much. She did not get to live the life that she wanted to, the life that she was called to. She didn't get to live that life. She wrote it down, but time was up. And that was what hurt me so bad. That time is up. And what you sensed in your spirit to do 2 years ago that you were supposed to be doing, in a sense, you put it off, thinking you had more time. And 2 years later, you are out of time. That's scary. That's scary. Period. That's scary. Y'all better pay attention. We all know somebody that was just alive 3 days ago that are not alive. We all know somebody that was just alive a week ago that is not alive right now. We all know somebody that was alive a month ago that is not alive right now. We all know the same people that are not alive right now was the same people who went to other people's funerals. This is not a joke or a game. So your girl got solutions for y'all, okay? I always come by with solutions. I'm not going to never come by and tell you what the problem is without a solution. And I'm never going to come by here and bring you a solution that's going to put you in bondage. Never. I'm never going to come by here and say, hey, y'all, let's go do this job over here for them. I wish I would. I don't share my money with them. You don't get to make no more money off of me. Hey, Dr. Tawana, you want to go in partnership with me? No. Because that means you'll be eating some of my money. You want to publish your book on my no, I'll publish my own book. And by the way, let me find them. Hold on. These are mine. I wrote this one time. But if I don't leave nothing else in my family for my children, what I wrote here, these two, will provide for my babies for the rest of their life. I wrote it one time and receive royalties forever. Even after I'm gone, my children will receive my royalties. Both of these are mine. Okay? Both of them. But I'm still here, and God, I forgive you too. These are my books. And this is the power of the Most High God still being rewritten outside of the Bible. But this right here is also wealth that I set up for my children. Period. And these are only the beginning. There's more. Imagine doing something one time and being paid for the rest of your life and their life and their life. And as long as the earth exists and books are being sold, Audible. Now this one here is on Audible. You can listen to it audibly. You can read it. Like I said, I'm the one that likes to have paper, receipts. So that's a legacy. Audiobook too, absolutely. That alone, you let your girl show you how to do that alone, you have now set up your children. And not only your children, but yourself. You can start with something as simple as an ebook, because an ebook's going to be a business card. And then your book, How y'all think Dr. T is a coach today? Started from here. How y'all think Dr. T did $1 million? It started from a book. I can get on YouTube right now and just get into monetization just reading a chapter out of my book. Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, and then have a link for them to go buy my book. So now I'm getting paid from YouTube because the viewers are listening, and I'm getting paid because my link, I'm getting exposure. And now people want me to coach them how to write their book, how to tell their story. You see where I'm going? Do you see where I'm going? This has set me up to make my first $1 million. This was the first one. And then came this one. And this is what paid me $12,000 in 1 hour, my story. Not the whole, but just a piece. Do you see what kind of wealth you were missing out on? Being stuck. Do you see what you can actually be setting up? Do you see how you can actually have extra resources? Well, I don't want to show my face. That's your problem. Your enemy is your enemy. Because I can have a whole channel without having to show my face. They got something called Clubhouse, which is a podcast. They got something called podcasting, which I don't have to show my face. But millions of people will download my story. That's wealth all by itself. That's wealth all by itself. That's how Dr. T was able to do what it is that I'm doing. My story, my pain became my profit and my purpose and my pulpit, because I get to lift people up. I get to pull people out. Ooh, I don't know who I'm talking to today. Shout out to you, Big Dreams. Let me see if I can like that. Thank you for your support. Thank all of y'all for the support. When you come up on here, I do a lot. I give back to a lot. So every opportunity that you can invest, please do so. That's how you grow your money. Trust, this is good ground. I'm not talking about them profits that be like, oh yeah, I got a word for you for $59,000 million. No, this is good ground. This is good soil. You always want to plant your money where there is life. Because if it's death, then you ain't gonna get no return on it in a sense. You can't grow seed on concrete. If I see that woman prospering, and I see the Most High moving in her life, and her being successful, the bare minimum, if I can't join her, I'll invest into her. See, y'all don't know the principles. That's what happened to me. People that had came out of poverty, let me invest in y'all, because I want what's on you to come up on me. We don't know these principles. We know the world system, buying and selling and trading. That's all we know. But investment is that's a whole powerful thing. You get to buy people's money. You get to buy people's money, and that's how your money grow accelerated. Okay, so these are the 3 options. Past time. These are the solutions that I have to help you grow your money. Anything transportation, as you can see, Sister Natalia just said, Walmart is hiring CDL drivers, starting them at $100,000. Why? Because it's the transportation industry that ain't going, it's a $1 trillion transportation industry that ain't going to never go nowhere. Till the earth is done. They need stuff transported by water, airways, highways. I mean, you name it. They need stuff transported from food, from DoorDash to groceries. Everything is going to you being able to transport somebody or something to a destination and from a destination. Look at Uber and Lyft, an idea. They own no vehicles, but now they are billion-dollar industry. And they don't even own no vehicles. They don't even use their vehicles. They just a hub. They just a middleman. They getting paid for an idea that they had. Let me connect people that got vehicles with people that need a ride in them vehicles. And then we just get paid. You feel what I'm saying? They're getting paid for their ideas. What ideas do you have that you can get paid for? It's coming out of the matrix. No. And that other lady I forgot, come out. Trust me, it's a whole nother world when you put them glasses on and you are able to see clearly. Money is not an issue, my brothers and sisters. That is why I come by here and tell y'all that. You looking at somebody that was from the hood doing no good. That's why I tell y'all my story over and over and over again to inspire you and let you know that if anybody can do it, you can. Okay? So the opportunities that I have for you, transportation, everything pertaining to transportation is going down on the 27th, okay? The 27th, we're going to give you everything pertaining to transportation except the airways and the waterways. So we got a whole workshop. What's a $497 investment? A $497 investment that will yield you a $100,000 return. This is a $1 trillion industry, $800 billion in transportation funding available right now through government contracting. And you ain't even got to touch the freight, ladies. I'm a single mother. Today, as I was getting ready, I was thinking about a situation with somebody that I'm dealing with. And because I'm a wise steward about where resources and different things of that sort go, I'm always asking what you want me to do with this money. Because it's not mine, I'm a steward. And if I'm unfaithful and unrighteous, ma'am, in money, then you will never trust me with true wealth and true riches. So what you want me to do with this money? And he says, some people are not looking for help, Tawana. Some people are looking for sympathy. If they want help, they will do the work required to get out of the situation. It's not a hard task. Put the work in, and what you put in is what you get out, like a bank account. You put a little in, you're going to get a little out. If you put nothing in, you ain't going to get nothing out. And if you make large deposits, you're going to get large withdrawals. As simple as that. But some people love sympathy because sympathy just gets them by. I ain't got it right now. They want you to feel sorry so that you can come to their aid and rescue. Nah, those days are over with. If you want help, help yourself. Pick yourself up by your bootstraps. And help yourself because ain't nobody else going to do it for you. So everything related to transportation, we are closing down those doors probably tonight. Start on the 27th. We want to make sure that we get all the information to the people and everybody's ready to go by the day of the 27th. A $497 investment where you can actually, at the very least, you can take this information that we get you and you can turn around and teach it to other people. That's a business all by itself. Dispatching, freight brokering, pilot cars, hauling, you name it. You can go find somebody, hey, did you know that there's resources and funding available for you in the transportation industry, but you have to be in the transportation industry to get these resources and these funding. You're talking about starting you a legitimate business and taking your money from zero to $1 million. Just because you started a business, you ain't even got to do nothing with the business. Just set it up and structure it. You know what I'm saying? And then go out and play the game that they play. I need business funding for my business. I need equipment funding for my business. I need startup costs for my business. And of course, you're going to have to get rolling because you're going to have to pay that back. But now they didn't fund your whole business. You use somebody else's money to start your business. Now, this business that you started and this business credit that you got on your business will now allow you to buy a house. $1 million home can be built. $1 million compound can be built using your business name. You understand me? Are you walking with me? Just put a yes in the chat. Well, how am I going to get? All you got to do is have 20% down on $1 million home. Well, how much is that? That's $200,000. I can show you where to go get $200,000 in business credit. So you didn't even spend your money to buy the house or have the house or the compound built that you want to have built. You used their money and then you made minimum payments back to them. Go get a vehicle, write it off because you put it in your business name. So now the government, your business vehicle costs $150. We're gonna write off $150,000 all day long. Because it's business, it's not personal. We can't tax you or charge you on business, especially when there's expenses. Most people don't realize why they win and why they prosper the way that they do, because they know the game. At the end of the year, they're looking for charitable organizations and online education. Why? Because they know if I made $1 million, I better act like I invested, not act like, I better invest 500,000 into my education, because 500,000 is going to be written off, and then the other 500,000 will be used in marketing, advertisement, employee, and all this stuff. So then I come out not owning anything. Simple. We lack because of what we don't know. Okay, so I got the $497 transportation. Tonight, we're going to shut that down. So don't be hitting me up at no later time. It's been up for about a week or two. So I'm just going to do a final reminder. If you want to get in on that, that is how me and my husband was able to change the course of our lives. I told y'all, I've been married to my husband for 15 years. He's worked all 15 of those years. He just retired himself not even more than 6 months ago. Made more money than he's ever made in his whole entire life in transportation field, and was able to retire himself and travel and redeem back the time that he spent working on the plantation so that he can spend that with his kids, because that is what really matters. That is what really matters. Second opportunity. People want to know, why is your Millionaire Monarch $25,000 and who do you think you are? Let me show y'all something just real quick, okay? Because when you come spend time with me, this person spent 10 minutes with me, and this is what they got in 10 minutes. And this is why I charge what I charge. So when I come by here and I offer you an opportunity to get in at a discounted rate, it would behoove you to not do so. It would be the epitome of stupidity to not just get in with somebody who's offering you that opportunity. Okay? So hold on one second. Let me show y'all something. Try to blow up her number so you cannot see her number. This is a client. Let me share it over here first. All right, then I'll turn this camera around and y'all can see as well. All right. So I said, beloved, can you please still share the testimonial for me at the least, if you don't mind? Hi, I certainly would send a testimonial for you. I said, yay, thanks, love. I appreciate it. And here it is. This is the meat of it. I want y'all to read that. Thank you, Dr. Tawana, for encouraging me to go out and execute a play. I gave her a play. I talked to her for 10 minutes in the middle of me talking to her. I said, I feel led to tell you to go do this play right here. Get off the phone with me now and then call me back and let me know what they say. This is what they said. Thank you, Dr. Tawana, for encouraging me to go out and execute. Because of your encouragement and your suggestion, I was able to get funded with $25,000. Thanks again for helping me to see I can do it. This lady spent 10 minutes with me. Now, she was calling to get involved in the business. And then I said, look, let me show you a play, right? Because normally I don't just show you plays like that. I'm going to help you grow your money. This woman became $25,000 richer than when she came. Within 10 minutes after spending 10 minutes with me. And documentation beats conversation. That is a text message. Now, after she got that $25,000, do you think she came back? She did, and that's all right, because God takes note of everything. Everything. So that's why I said in the beginning, at the least, tell the testimonial. Because that'll be sufficient enough for me. Everybody don't come back and say thank you. And that's cool. You would have to get into my mastermind and get the play that I gave you. But I gave you a play, and by all means necessary, the Lord blessed it, gave me $25,000, and it's cool. But that's why you got to pay me what you got to pay me to be a part of my programs. Okay? So I got the Millionaire Monarch. Sister Betty, Elizabeth, are you still on here? Say yes, yes in the chat, because I got something to tell you. Before I tell you about the Millionaire Monarch, we have 2 spots. Now, I'm talking about helping you grow your money. This ain't something, this is called investment. Using other people's money to grow you money. I did an example on here the other day. They gave me $1. They ended up with $13 off of $1 investment. They invested $1. I gave them $13 back. All 5 of them, okay? I'm putting on this week's homework. Let's go. So I have an opportunity for 2 people that want to take it. And this is only in honor of my sister's passing. I would not open this up. But I want to make sure that there's a foundation in place for my nieces and my nephews going on down the road. Since my sister does not have time left to do that. You can invest $5,000 into our Sprinter and cargo van transportation industry. And within the next 6 months, you will yield anywhere from $11,000 to $12,000 passively, which means you would get $1,500 to $2,000 passively for the next 6 months. That's what investment does. You grow your money. So you are able to invest $5,000, and then within 6 months, you have $12,000. $11,000 to $12,000, depending on the $1,500 to $2,000 a month. You don't got to touch nothing. You ain't got to build nothing. This is a way for you to grow your money. And I got 2 spots available for that. I already said 5. We have 5. But I got 2 because there's something that I'm getting ready to do to set up a foundation for my sister. Also, if you don't know what to do or how to start, now here's the game changer. We will build out your transportation fleet. We will build out your transportation company, shall I say, using a Sprinter or a cargo for $10,000. We will get you on the road, get your driver, we will get your vehicle, and we will make sure that you are in profit mode. And your return on that is going to be anywhere from $50,000 to $150,000 in a year, fooling with us. Off of a $10,000 investment, we have 2 spots left at that. That's how you don't touch nothing. You just growing your money. You got somebody else out there driving it. You got somebody else maintaining it for you. And now you are just in profit mode. You got residual coming in. So at least if that job do fail me, I got some money coming in, period, point blank. I'm not going to lose my house. My house is not built on one leg. So that means that I set up some residual because I'm over here doing this and I'm too busy to do that. So I have 2 opportunities left at that. Now the Millionaire Monarch. If you saw what that lady just said after spending time with me for 10 minutes, and she's just one of many. People come in here all the time like, yep, Tawanna's the truth. Help me. I invested $1,000. There's another young lady I got her testimony as well. Too many receipts. Me and my husband was able to get $31,000 back off of $1,000 investment. That's why y'all should have taken the initiative when I had those sales to jump in there. When I kept coming before y'all like, look, because this is not about money. It's about mission. Let's go. So now you're going to pay me. I will open it up for 2 spots at the Millionaire Monarch. We are doing $1 million in the next 12 months, starting from the beginning of this year. That's off tops. Now, if you just see me get somebody $25,000, what is $5,000? My Millionaire Monarch is $25,000. But if you want me to build it out for you, I'll do that too at $5,000, 2 spots. If you want to join us and get access to everything that I have done in times past and doing presently, events, conferences, my investors, the knowledge and information where I'm going, you got access to that. What is $5,000? When you get to see the millionaires, we got TV shows. You'll be able to come on television shows. And I will send you back to people such as Papa Duck and some other big prominent names where you can make and pay yourself $250,000 in a day. I got the juice, I got the sauce. So I'm gonna leave y'all with that, okay? I'm putting my email up here. Anybody interested in any of the offers? Speak now, forever hold your peace. Sister Betty, I'm going to call your name out. Even though you ain't on here, I'm going to tell you what the Father said. Because you are procrastinating, you need to let me build that thing out for you. Before time is up, or our time expires, the Father is calling on you to fund the Kingdom Initiative. And you didn't join this stuff, and you ain't taking the initiative to execute it. So Betty Elizabeth, you need to let me build it out for you. That's what the Father told me to do for you. You make the investment, I will build it out for you. If you be obedient, you shall surely eat the good of the land. That's what I'm here to tell you. I don't come by here and call your name for no reason. I don't come by here and tell you something that the Father didn't tell me. He showed me clearly you the other day. Still have not pulled the trigger on all of the information that you have been given. You need to let me build it out because there are people that are going to need what you're supposed to be building. So you need to let me, I offer that. You don't need to do anything. But it would be wise to let me build it out for you. And I will build you out $1 million machine as I have built myself $1 million machine for my family, for my children's children. That's what I'm going to tell y'all. With that being said, I got to go, y'all. I know my husband up in there clapping his hands and all of that stuff. If any of those opportunities appeal to you, you say, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to stop playing games. I'm ready to start building something, whether I'll let you build it for me or either I'll grab your hand and let you lead me into my financial promised land, then I'm here for it, okay? If it's not you, it's going to be somebody else. So you will see this playing. That's how I set my systems up now. I record it once and then I allow AI and everything else to do it. So you will see this again if it's not for you. But that's what I have. And those opportunities will be off the table. And one thing that I will say, please don't come back to me, especially if you had the opportunity to go with me. And then tell me, Dr. Tawana, can you help me because I lost my child? Dr. Tawana, can you help me because I lost my income? I am going to tell you 2 letters. N and O, no. Because now I don't have time to go back and try to babysit you and catch you all up. Especially when you had a time to go with me. So with that being said, I love y'all. See y'all later, Instagram. It was great to get here and see you. Thank you for the badges. I appreciate you. Thank you for the support, the shares, the love, all that good stuff. I will see y'all on the next time. If it ain't now, when? How long? It's getting late. Time is running out. Are you ready yet? I'll leave you with that. Same thing over here. Time is running out. It's getting late. Are you ready? If you're ready, call me today. That's a person that's ready. You ready to make the move? Let's go. I don't have anything else to offer this year. But what I'm offering, we're doing $1 million on so many levels in the Millionaire Monarch. That's why he told me to put it together. Government contracting, HubZone. I can show y'all some HubZone contracts for women only right now, for 8 only, for certain set-asides. Look, if you want to go, I'm here. You take action today. Faith is now, not tomorrow. Y'all remember that. How long must they wait on you? Because time is winding out. And when they coming for your kids, you're going to remember these words. When they coming for your livelihood, you're going to remember these words. When they coming to tell you that you can't eat and go here and go there, you're going to remember these words and these opportunities. With that being said, I love y'all, and I will see y'all again, okay?